Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television Special News Bulletin on the occasion of the 49th Glorious National Day from the Sultanate of Oman Television.
We wish all of our viewers a very happy National Day.
His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, presided over this afternoon the military parade, which was held under the parade grounds of Saeed bin Sultan Naval Base on the occasion of the Sultan's celebrations of the 49th Glorious National Day. Taking part in the military parade were symbolic units representing the Royal Army of Oman, Royal Air Force of Oman, Royal Navy of Oman, Royal Guard of Oman, Sultan's Special Force, Royal Oman Police, and Royal Court Affairs.
When His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, arrived at the parade ground, he was received by His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed al-Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Saud bin Harib al-Busaidi, Minister responsible for Defense Affairs, Lieutenant General Ahmed bin Harith al-Nabhani, Chief of Staff of Sultan's Armed Forces, Rear Admiral Abdullah bin Khamis al-Raisi, Commander of the Royal Navy of Oman.
سلام لجلالة السلطان قابوس المعظم. سلام كيف؟
After His Majesty ascended the royal dais, the parade columns performed a military salute and the joint military music band played the royal anthem while the artillery fired a 21-gun salute greeting His Majesty.
Then the commander of the military parade column. Thank you. Then the commander of the military parade column approached the royal dais, requesting His Majesty the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces to start the parade activities.
مولاي صاحب الجلالة، طابور قواتكم المسلحة جاهز، فهل تأمروا جلالتكم ببدء الاستعراض مولاي؟
It started by a musical show performed by the joint military music bands representing Royal Army of Oman, Royal Air Force of Oman, Royal Navy of Oman, Royal Guard of Oman, Royal Oman Police and Royal Court Affairs in slow and normal march, passing in front of the royal dais.
After that, columns of protocol guards presented a military display accompanied by musical pieces of the joint military band in the form of an ordinary march display, passing in front of the royal dais, performing a military salute to His Majesty Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces.
Then the military joint band of Royal Guard of Oman Cavalry and Royal Cavalry at the Royal Court Affairs performed a show passing in front of the royal dais.
Next, the joint military musical band played different global musical pieces. Then the columns of the protocol guards chanted the military nasheed and the call of loyalty and allegiance and proclaimed thrice, long live His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces.
After that, the royal anthem was played by the Joint Military Musical Band, and the protocol guard column gave a military salute to His Majesty the Sultan, signaling the conclusion of the military parade.
الإيمان بالله، الولاء للسلطان، الزوج عن الوطن. يعيش جلالة السلطان قابوس المعظم، يعيش جلالة السلطان قابوس المعظم، يعيش جلالة السلطان قابوس المعظم. أخبار القابوس المعظم. سلام كل.
On this glorious occasion, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, accepted the gift of Royal Navy of Oman presented to His Majesty by Rear Admiral, the Commander of the Royal Navy of Oman. Then His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, left the parade ground accompanied by the care and attention of Almighty Allah.
The parade was attended along with His Majesty by their Highnesses and their Excellencies, the Chairman of the State of Shura Councils, the Ministers, Advisors, Commanders of Sultan's Armed Forces, Royal Guard of Oman, Sultan's Special Force, Royal Oman Police, and other military and security bodies, their honorable members of the State Council, their Excellencies, the members of the Shura Council, under-secretaries, governors, judges, members of the public prosecution, ambassadors, and heads of diplomatic missions of brotherly and friendly countries accredited to the Sultanate, and a number of their excellencies and the walis. It was also attended by military attachés, senior military officers and senior state officials, and a number of officers and non-commissioned officers, personnel of Sultan Armed Forces, Royal Guard of Oman, Sultan Special Force, Royal Oman Police, Royal Court Affairs, and other military and security bodies of the state.
The achievements brought about over 49 years are the outcome resulted from the efforts exerted since the first day of the blessed Renaissance. More details in the following report by Abdullah bin Ahmed al-Rubai.
The Sultanate of Oman celebrates its 49th glorious National Day. It is the day the Sultanate rejoicing the Sultan of Wisdom and Peace, who stands as great strong mountain and who adores his homeland, whereas the citizens adore him, the man who established the basis of the country and built it up to be as lofty and proud. This day from every year represent a glorious history of Oman immortal days, as His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said since 1970 of his reign established principles and pillars of national unity, as it is considered a strong pillar for sustainable development in all fields. His Majesty was keen to establish the value of justice, citizenship, equality, where law, rules and pillars of institution state which redeemed security and peace for citizens and expatriate, as well as peace of mind and rights, are preserved under the law privilege. His Majesty also established a modern state, which, due to His Majesty's wise vision, achieved development plans meant for welfare, progress and prosperity for the country and citizens in all aspects. The modern Renaissance march began in the Sultanate while enjoying the necessary strong potentials to build prosper present and bright future. His Majesty the Sultan's personality is considered the most important pillar which drew the Sultanate's foreign policy. His Majesty's national and international vision since the dawn of the blessed Renaissance in 1970 was the key to build the modern state. His Majesty's policy enjoyed by people and achieved glamorous development on local level and gained international respect by all countries' nations. The balanced and wise, far-sighted policy of His Majesty also enjoyed the respect and recognition of all countries around the world. The Sultanate throughout previous years attained great achievements in health, education, training and qualifying human resources, as well as providing basic services and establishing the infrastructure of airports, ports, communication and roads connecting all governorates of the Sultanate and industrial and economic zones, all of which pushed forward the learning levels of citizens towards prosperous and decent life.
In line with the 49th National Day, actions and achievements are ongoing in the Special Economic Zone of Duqm, which frequently attracts domestic and foreign investments. More detail in the following report, read by Ahmed Al-Amri.
In line with the 49th anniversary of the National Day, actions and achievements are ongoing in Special Economic Zone of Duqm, which frequently attracts domestic and foreign investments. The Special Economic Zone of Duqm is a seaport equipped with a ship repair yard and dry dock facility, which is the first of its kind in terms of the port, dry dock, refinery, and other large-scale projects. It includes industrial, logistics, residential, and tourist zones supported by world-class road infrastructure, international airport, and seaport. The Sultanate of Oman is well known for its business-friendly environment and a stable government with strategic international trade relationships with other countries. This, and along with Duqm's strategic location, makes the port of Duqm ideally suited to become a major import, export, and transshipment hub in near future in the Middle East region.
Citizens in the Wilaya of Sana'a in South Al-Batana Governorate and traditional singing arts bands lined up the main road that the royal motorcade carrying His Majesty took on its way to the military parade ground at Said bin Sultan Naval Base, chanting words of gratitude and allegiance to the builder of the Omani Renaissance, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos.
The citizens in the Sultanate expressed their joy, pride and sincere feelings of happiness on the glorious occasion of the 49th National Day. More details in the following report by Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubai.
The field of higher education in Oman has witnessed great achievements under the wise leadership of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed. This is evidenced in the number of higher education institutions in Oman, the number of students who are graduating or enrolling each academic year to participate in the development of Oman as a country and as a nation. We are proud to be part of the means to prepare Omani qualified human resources to participate in government, private initiatives for the prosperity of Oman.
The 49th National Day celebration brings us great joy and pleasure because it's not only a reminder of Renaissance, but as a female, it is a celebration of independence and achievement that His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has awarded to us, the Omani women, in various fields from education to medicine and engineering and many other. It is great to see the fruitful results of this journey of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed.
Wishing the Sultanate of Oman a very prosperous and productive and happy 49th National Day. May Allah Almighty bless His Majesty and the citizens of my beloved country. We youth will work hand in hand for the benefit of Oman.
In this special occasion for every Omani and all who lives in this dear country, Happy National Day.
To our leader, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, we the youth, we thank you for everything.
Under your kind guidance, Your Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed, Oman has become one of the most developing countries, not only in the Middle East, but around the world.
Today, to our leader, we promise His Majesty Sultan Qaboos to prepare well and work to develop this country further.
It's a great honor to convey to His Majesty Sultan Qaboos our sincere congratulations and expressions of thanks and gratitude on the occasion of this glorious day, wishing him well-being and long life, and to Oman and its people security, stability, and all-time prosperity. In fact, Oman's Vision 2040 is based on knowledge, economy, and innovation, and this will require new methods and technologies in education sector. We at Colleges of Technology realize the importance of bridging the gap between theory and practice, and all of this will be done through our robust programs and building local capability.
The Sultanate is preparing for a new step in its development march represented in Oman Vision 2020-2040, which focuses on human development, economy, and institutional performance. More details in the following report by Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi.
With great ambitions, the Sultanate is preparing to implement a new vision to promote the overall development process and the characteristics of an important stage imposed by many variables in the world.
Oman Vision 2040 project was a unique experience in terms of engaging all sectors of the society, be it the age groups or the demographics. It is quite ambitious. It covers a comprehensive plan to take the country to a whole new level. But it builds on what was already achieved over the last 49 years. We are hopeful as citizens that the execution framework, the execution ecosystem will follow suit, so that there will also continue to be engagements in the execution of the various plans.
Oman Vision 2040 has been carefully crafted with the participation of all segments of the community, considering economic and social realities, and objectively looking forward to the future as a fundamental work plan reference for the next 2 decades. The vision focuses on 3 main pillars: people and society, economy and development, and governance and institutional performance. Oman Vision 2040 comes at the end of the Oman 2020 vision to build on what has been achieved in the sectors of industry, tourism, logistics, fisheries, and mining, and continue the implementation of development programs in the areas of economic diversification, public-private sectors partnership, promoting domestic and foreign investment, privatization plans, diversifications of income sources, and employment of national manpower.
The Vision 2020 is developments which is established before 20 years, and it is really real contributions with the visions that's set to develop more and more of independence from the oil sectors to others economic sector, which is we feel it in the tourism, in the different sector like educations, like healthcare, and also a lot of contributions coming from exchange of tradings in Oman.
2 development stages. One completed after attaining remarkable achievements at all levels, and the other begins with a broader vision in improving performance and making more efforts to fulfill the desired goals in accordance with the requirements of each stage of the development plans of the country. On television, Muscat.
The logistics sector in the Sultanate witnessed great achievements on regional and international levels. The sector is advancing to its further growth and development in global indices. Our reporter, Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi, has more details in the following report.
Inspired by its geographical location overlooking the Sea of Oman and the Arabian Sea, which connected to the Indian Ocean and East African countries, the Sultanate is looking forward to an important, dynamic, and pioneering sector for its economy and diversification of its income sources. The logistics sector is an important economic pillar in Oman and a vital enabler for economic development, where work has begun on the implementation of the sector's plan, the 2040 Logistics Strategy, with the results beginning to appear on the ground. The Sultanate was ranked the first in the Gulf in the indicators of cross-border trade according to the World Bank, and other global positions have been achieved in the indicators of the logistics sector. The rapid progress made by the Sultanate in the logistics sector at the international level has been achieved via global trade facilities, the most prominent of which are clearance of goods before arrival in the Sultanate, and less time spent for clearance of goods at ports and airports. Integrated national customs window linking ports, airports and free zones, and around-the-clock operations at ports and airports, besides post-clearance of goods and activation of technology in transactions. For this promising sector, minds are planning and hands are joined together to continue development for a brighter tomorrow. The government has paid a great attention to this sector through implementation of a number of infrastructure projects, such as airports, ports, roads, and economic free zones, all of which make an integrated logistics system.
With all the strategic potentials, the Sultanate aims to be among the top 10 in the world in logistics by 2040. For the Sultanate of Oman Television, Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi.
His Majesty Sultan Qaboos sent a cable of greetings to His Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco on the occasion of his country's National Day.
This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again.
His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, presides over the military parade on the occasion of the 49th Glorious National Day.
The Sultanate celebrates the 49th Glorious National Day among great achievements in the state.
And 49 years of comprehensive development is witnessed by various sectors in the country.
With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin.
From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, we wish you a very happy National Day. Good night.